Folks, before starting, let's take a quick peep at the specs of the G6. The unboxing and overview of the LG G6 has already been done on the channel, so I won't be touching the stuff like the physical placements. However, I'll drop the link to the unboxing video down in the descriptions as well as a card on the top right. The LG G6 is the best designed phone that LG has ever made. Though being a huge 5.7-inch phone, the form factor is really good. It is very ergonomic. It is made up of glass and aluminum that has chrome accents and glossy finish to it alongside the Gorilla Glass 5 protection for the back, and it is to some extent slippery too, so keep that in mind. It weighs at 163 grams and has quite a bit of heft to it. The untapered edges makes it look thicker though. But thanks to that insane screen to body ratio, the phone is very easy to use in single hand. Besides that, the phone also comes with IP68 certification. That means it is dust and waterproof, but that doesn't mean you'll go swimming with it. Now let's dive deeper. The G6, as I said, comes with 5.7-inch IPS LCD display with a resolution of 1440 by 2880 with a PPI of 564. 78.6% screen to body ratio, Gorilla Glass 3 protection, always on display that will also show some notifications, the new Dolby Vision technology, and HDR10, which makes the display much more notable. And the main fact, which is the biggest selling point of this phone, is that 18:9 aspect ratio. That makes the phone a little bit taller and a little bit narrower, making it comfortable to use in single hand despite being a 5.7-inch phone. And at the same time, that taller screen makes way for split screen functionality. Also, one thing to keep in mind is that not all the apps utilize that 18:9 ratio. Well, there are some apps like Netflix that will support it, but the most common video platform, YouTube, does not support that. You can find some black bars on the either sides of the video, but you also get an option to stretch that content to the 18:9 aspect ratio, but if you do that, some of the content from the screen will be cropped out. Now, all the specs on the paper kept aside, the quality of the display is very good with good viewing angles, excellent brightness, contrast, saturation. The Dolby Vision and the HDR10 actually boost up the quality a lot, but it is little bit difficult to figure out the actual quality of the display over camera, but trust me, it is damn good. My G6 came with the Android Nougat 7.0 out of the box. The phone is running the LG UX 6.0 UI, which I quite didn't enjoy, and due to that I topped it up with the Nova launcher, and since then I have not noticed any issues or lags. Besides that, you also get a theme support. You can download various themes according to your liking and set it as default. Also, as I mentioned earlier, the aspect ratio makes way for the split screen functionality and it perfectly blends with it. I must say that I am very impressed with the camera of the G6. All the photos taken in good lighting comes out to be gorgeous with good colors, exposure, good dynamic range, sharpness. Almost everything is right on point and there is no sign of overexposure or over sharpness. There is also the secondary wide-angle camera, but that does not have any optical image stabilization or autofocus. The pictures comes out to be overexposed sometimes, too soft and a little bit shaky. The photos that you are seeing were taken from the very same position, and the wide-angle camera, instead of zooming in, zooms out, covering the entire area. You also get some different modes to play with these photos. However, these photos were taken in auto mode. So overall, I'd like to say that this sure is one of the best camera that you can find on a smartphone. But that cannot be said for the selfie camera. It is a 5-megapixel wide-angle shooter that does a decent job in good lighting, but when you move to artificial or low lighting, then get ready to welcome some noise in the photos. Now, I am not a selfie-centric person, but if any of you happens to be, then I would not recommend this phone to you. The main camera has the optical image stabilization and the video comes out to be very smooth, but as you zoom in, the video gets noisy and shaky. Keep that in mind. When it comes to performance, I didn't have any complaints with the device. It was fluid, snappy and responsive, but keep in mind that sometimes it lags due to that LG UI. However, the result you experience on your handset may be different. It handled all the apps and games I threw at it perfectly without any issues. Games like the Asphalt Extreme Nova 3 did very well. And due to that aluminum back, the phone will get a little bit warm and also hot with some extensive usage, which is quite normal, nothing to worry about. LG's decision not to wait for the Snapdragon 835 was good because I didn't felt the need for it. The Snapdragon 821 handled everything perfectly. And just when I started to appreciate LG for this beautiful creation, there came the battery life, giving me a reality check. It will last you to the end of the day, but you might need a quick top up. With my typical moderate heavy usage, which involves some browsing like the social media applications, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and some casual gaming for over an hour every day, I was getting a screen on time of anywhere between 3 hours 50 minutes to 5 hours. Thanks to that Android Nougat 7.0, which lacks the battery optimizations like the one found on Android Nougat 7.1. Hopefully the update should improve the battery performance. However, fast charging has got your back. So the G6 is overall a good phone. It sure has some good and bad things, but if you ask me, I'd say that the good things are enough to overpower the bad things. No phone is perfect. Every phone has some goods and bads. If you are looking forward to it, you can go ahead and buy the G6, but with the competitors like the OnePlus 3T already dominating the market, and that too at almost half the price of the G6, it is quite difficult to choose any other phone. But that doesn't mean that G6 is not worthy. It definitely is a very good phone. So folks, that was it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to TechTuber for more tech videos like this one. With that being said, I am TechTuber and I'm signing out. I'll see you guys in my next video. You guys have a great day.